Hello everyone and welcome to another Versus video. I am BBD joined by...
BBD. CVM.
I am
I'm
CVM
CVM.
joined by BBD. And, or at least that's what a lot of people think, but we do get confused sometimes.
We actually got confused more when I had the beard
It's
than
true.
without it, which is really weird.
Yeah, because I don't have a beard. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be battling with some hot, fresh cons decks. I am playing a Shaheen Sarani. It's really hard to pronounce. Say that 5 times fast. Sultai control deck.
Sadisi Sarani.
Sadisi Sarani. I like that a lot, yeah.
And I'm on a Mardu Planeswalkers deck.
Yep. Just straight
cool.
Johnny Mardu Walker. And we're going to play the old 7 game. So the way this works is we're going to roll the dice, and whoever rolls a 7 first loses. But if I roll the first roll, CVM has to roll an equal number of times, which I did. So he just has to roll anything other than 7, which he did. All right, so he gets to play first.
I like this game.
Yeah, this game sucks. Let's do something else.
All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have lands and spells and all of our colors, so I'm actually going to keep.
All right, this hand. The only thing slower than this hand is like a snail in molasses in the middle of the desert.
Which means you're going to keep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so I'll scry. And I don't think we quite want this card yet. We just need to draw some more lands, so we're going to bottom it.
Oh, man. Sometimes it's just there. All right, I'm going to scry that land at the bottom. We do not need more of this. Go.
All right, well, that's not really what I wanted to draw. But we will take it. So I'm going to go ahead and just play my Urborg.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
All right, well, my first draw of the game in my glacial hand was a Sylvan Caryatid. Yes, absolutely a Sylvan Caryatid. You're up.
Yeah. All right, so that was a pretty good one. I'm just going to go ahead and play this Bloodstained Mire, and then we'll pass.
All right. So that doesn't do anything, so this and go.
All right, so I can use this now to just get rid of his Caryatid, but I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. I'd rather just hold it and see what he does. So I'll pass.
All right. End of turn, I will fetch. And just get another land. So he has Urborg in play, so I don't really need to fetch swamps at all.
Or fetch at all if you don't need the color.
I do not need to, but I think I want to place magic cards into my graveyard.
Lucky.
So here, I mean, I don't see any reason not to play it, so I'm going to fetch again, 18, and I don't think that I have any more islands on my deck. So I'll just glance through to make sure. But yeah, I don't see any, so go swamp. Ooh. Fail at shuffling. Alright, I'm going to cast Nissa Worldwaker. And I could either untap my 0 forests, or I can make a land of forests. So I will make this swamp into a 4/4 creature, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so we have a couple different options here. So I can just use this. So I know that I want to get rid of this, and if I draw a red source, this can do that. So it might be beneficial to just handle the 4/4 first, and then wait and see what I draw on my turn. So I think that that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Now I kind of want to save this, so I actually can't use that on there. So we will just downfall here.
Alright, Dead Swamp.
And we'll draw for our turn. And it is a root source.
Wow, that's
So we're gonna
unfortunate
fetch
for us.
twice. And then we're going to Sarkin and kill your Nissa.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, that was a bad draw.
I'm getting closer to digging through time, though.
I'm getting very close to digging through time. I'm just going to Hero's Downfall Sarkin. Your turn.
Alright, well, since he missed his land drop there, it might be right to do this now. The other option would be that I could just play this and start working on his hand. You have how many cards?
5.
5 cards. Oh, plus this.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, Prognostic Sphinx, go.
Okay. I'll scry. And I don't think we want this, so I'll put this on the bottom. You have 3 cards now?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I can use this, which I think that I want to do. We will plus the Liliana.
Okay. Discard Prognostic Sphinx.
And then we'll crack into it now. I'll pass.
I'll start by casting Dig Through Time.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Should probably get rid of the creatures, just in case I ultimate this Liliana.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of weird how that interaction works.
Yep.
And that card's real good.
Whew. Well, I definitely want this. So I think I want these two. Yeah, I think I want these two here. Because I want to be able to yeah, I want these two because I want to be able to try to cast this next turn, hopefully. So put those in my hand, put these on the bottom. I'll scry. And I'm going to bottom that because I don't want to draw that. I want to draw something to do this. And then I'm going to pass the turn. I'm not playing this because it doesn't do anything, and I want to have a dud in my hand to discard to Liliana Bess.
Okay. We have 3 cards.
Correct.
You bottom the scry. I think that just need to keep working on your hand with Liliana, so I'll plus. And then I will pass the turn.
Come on, deck. That's not it. That's unfortunate. Dig Through Time again.
That card's real good.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we get this time around. 7. Okay. So I think I take these two. Or maybe it's probably these two actually, since he has Urborg. There's no creatures in your graveyard, is there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I want this to ensure that I can do this. And I want this I want this to ensure that I do this, and I want this to protect. So I'll take these two. Bottom these. That might be wrong, but hopefully it works out. I'm going to Thoughtseize you then.
With 3 cards?
Yep.
I'll respond.
Uh-oh. What could it be?
We're going to empty some pits.
Oh, jeez.
I think if I did the math right, I can make 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3,
You can make 4.
4.
That's bad for me.
Utter end and hostilities.
Utter end. And I'll scry. I think I... I think I keep this... Yeah, I think I keep this to try to dig myself out of the scout.
You have 2 cards?
Yep. If I were you, I'd cast End Hostilities.
That's actually just like really bad for you.
Oh, no.
I thought so.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll take the Garrick.
That was one turn window.
I have this.
Yeah.
Well, we'll bash.
I'll block 1.
6.
Go to 10.
You were at 14 from the Thoughtseize. I think you missed the Thoughtseize.
No, I thought I had the Thoughtseize. Maybe I missed
you were
the
at
Crackling
19,
Doom.
18, 16. Yeah, I think you missed the Crackling Doom.
Okay. All right.
19 to 18 from the fetches. 16, 14, now 8.
Yep.
So I don't really care about getting rid of his Caryatid with my Liliana. And I think that I probably should just tutor and get something like a Sarkon. So I'm going to tutor with Liliana.
Okay.
Yeah, so really the options here is I can get Sarkon.
If I had drawn the land the turn before, it would have been much better.
That's a play, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get Sarkon, I can get Sorin, I can get Elspeth. Those are all good targets here. Yeah, I think I just get this.
Okay.
I don't have to reveal, right?
Nope.
Okay. Gotta make sure you don't let it touch your hand, as I saw that at the WMCQ. Some of the Liliana'd.
All right. Well, I will start by
Sultai.
yeah. I'll Sultai Charm. Draw 2, discard 1. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. Well, I should probably keep the Caryatid. I'll discard... No, I'll discard the Caryatid. Fast Courser. Gain 1. Go.
You're at 7. Yeah, so I think that the Sarkon just kills you. You can block these 2 and you take 8.
Well, I got to... I went to 9,
Oh,
but
you're right,
I have 0 outs anyway. I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah. All right, we are back for game 2, and I am on the play. And this hand is looking really good. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand. There's a lot of sweet things.
I think this is. I feel like this is definitely a BBD keep. I'll give it a shot. This hand's definitely mulliganable, but we'll give it a shot.
All right, I'll scry, and I definitely want to keep that on top. I want as many powerful threats as I can have against him.
All right, Oh. Scry and pray to the gods. All right, well, we got one. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw the top card and not that card. So I'm gonna fire off the Thoughtseize first because that helps decide what we want to.
Figure it out.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, Thoughtseize helps decide what we want to leave or keep. What did you do with the top card?
I left this ground top.
All right, so it's definitely a land. All right, if you'll just play face up, I think he probably has a land on top, but I think here we really want to just take that chain to the rocks because we want our courser to stick. And I'm gonna scry after that, and I'm gonna bottom that because I don't think I want that right now. Go ahead.
We're playing this swamp so that we have access to this downfall next turn if we draw black source.
Yep. And I'm going to just play this Corsair Crewfix. You're up. Whew.
That's a nice one.
Probably not casting that. Or probably not playing that unless I have to.
And we will pass. It's not looking too good for us. I definitely think I should have mulliganed this hand, although...
Oof, that's a delight right there. Alright, so I'll gain a life. Go to 19, and I'll hit you for 2, and you go to 18. You're up.
Well, that's funny. Go ahead.
Alright, draw this. I want to cast my spells, but I don't want to turn this downfall.
Is Urborg the only land you have in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I guess I'll play Kiora. And I'll minus the Kiora. And maybe we'll find a land on top, which we didn't. So I'll attack you for 2.
16.
I'm just going to pass. I don't want to give him access to downfalling in a turn. I'd rather miss a land drop than do that.
Discard.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, draw Sylvan Caryatid. I think I'm going to minus Kiora again, which may seem weird, but I kind of want to draw this. Man, that's kind of gross. Not what I was looking for. But I will fire off this Thoughtseize. Oh, okay. All right.
I was hoping you would have played that Urborg.
Yeah. So he has so many downfalls. I still think I'm going to take a downfall here, to be honest. And then get you for 2. Because I just want to run him out of
14.
Answers. And I'll play Caryatid. And I don't want to play this Urborg. So, go.
Your turn.
Alright. Draw Caryatid. Man. These non-land mana sources suck. I don't really want to add more to the board because he'll just end hostilities me.
You have 6 cards?
I have 6, yeah.
Okay. I think I know. I should know 4, I believe.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've drawn.
I should know Urborg, Downfall, and 2 Caryatids are the ones that I should know.
I already played one of the Caryatids.
Oh, I guess there's only 1 Caryatid now.
All right. I'll bash you for 2.
Can't block.
Can't block. Won't block. And here. Well, since I know I'm drawing another Caryatid, if he draws the white source to end hostilities me, it's fine. So go. There it is.
I think I want to bottom this. I'll pass the turn. Man, any number of lands, so I just should be so far behind at this point.
so he would end hostilities me. I think it's fine. Which land do I want? Do I care about? I want to lose. Probably this. Probably, actually, I'm fine losing that forest, so. I'll make this a 4/4. And attack you for 6, down to 6.
Yep.
Go.
You have 2 cards?
I have 5, but
Or, yeah,
2 you don't
two that
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that I just have to end hostilities here. Then he gets to attack me. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll end hostilities.
They've been ended.
It's possible that I should have discarded a Sarkin instead of this in hostilities earlier, and that was a downfall.
Yep.
Your turn.
Alright, I'll draw the downfall. Turn this into... Yeah, I'll turn this one into a 4/4. Attack you down to 2.
2.
Carry Tate, and now I can actually... Well, if he draws another land, he can double downfall. So I'm still going to wait. Go.
Alright, we need to draw an Urborg here.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Yep. Well, we just have to double downfall the land and the Inissa.
Now I'm probably going to lose.
Go ahead. Wow.
That was unbelievable.
That was real gross.
Yeah. Go.
Let's see. So you have 2 downfalls. You can just kill these Sarkins. Which I guess is fine. Just make you use them. I think it's better than... Oh. Yeah, I think it's... Actually, I can just play the Elspeth.
Okay.
I'll play the Elspeth. I'll make some guys. I'll play a land and pass.
Alright, I'll downfall Elspeth.
Yeah.
I'll draw. Perfect. Prognostic Sphinx. Go.
Alright, Crackling Doom. It's not Crackling Doom. I'm dead.
Wait, do you have Utter End in your hand?
Yeah, I did have Utter End, so I guess I can buy a turn.
Yeah, you can Utter End during my turn.
Yeah, I can buy a turn. These are all in the graveyard.
You had 2 Sarkins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 seconds Utter End. What you know about?
Yep.
Attacking doesn't really seem worth it. I'll pass.
Alright. Alright. Go to combat.
Inside your combat step.
Alright, I'll discard Carrot to give it hexproof.
Sure.
And then I'll just... Well, maybe I do this right now. I'll probably just do this right now. Maybe not.
I guess I could draw end hostilities here too.
Yeah, I'll draw 2, discard 1.
Yep.
Discard a Thoughtseize. I'll scry. I'll keep it. Go.
Doom. That's not bad.
Okay. Alright, so we are back for sideboarding. For myself, I'm cutting Ashiok because it really just doesn't do anything against this deck. He doesn't have any creatures.
Actual 0.
Actual 0 creatures, so there's nothing to get. And he can ignore the ability for a while. Maybe I should keep it because the threat of the ultimate is something, but I mean, he's just going to be playing his Planeswalkers, so he might not even care about the -10. So I think it's a cut here, and then I'm going to cut 1 Caryatid, and maybe I'm supposed to cut 2 Caryatids, but I'm just going to cut 1 because the games are going to go long, and I feel like Caryatid can be like a bad late game draw. Whereas we saw that game where I had Courser and kept drawing Caryatids, and then they all got end hostility or whatever. So.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cut a couple of Bioblights, but I'm leaving in 1 because I saw that empty the pits, and I don't want to... I want to have 1 out to empty the pits in my deck. And then I'm going to be bringing in Counterspells, another Planeswalker, and Read the Bones to help us dig.
Makes sense. For myself, I'm cutting 3 Chain to the Rocks, a Bioblight, and 1 End Hostilities, as his deck doesn't have very many creatures in it. In fact, there's only 1 creature in his deck that Chain to the Rocks can effectively kill.
Yep.
And I'm not cutting all the End Hostilities because it does have the potential to take out Prognostic Sphinx, but also can be very good against Nissa as well. So
yeah, definitely.
I can see getting to a point where I can end hostilities and then either kill the next 4/4 and then the Nissa, or just kill the Nissa. I'm bringing in 2 Despise as a way to attack his hand with his Planeswalkers. Another Liliana Vest, since we saw how good that was in the first game. Similarly, Empty the Pits, and an Utter End is just another way to fight the Planeswalker war that this is going to turn into.
Yep.
So let's battle and see what happens.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're back for game 3. I will be on the play. And this hand definitely looks pretty sweet, so I'm going to keep.
All right, well, my hand doesn't do much, but will do a lot, hopefully, later in the game. So, I keep.
That seems like a trend for both of these decks.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start out with a Scry.
Sure. That also seems like a trend.
Yeah, and I think we just want more land, so I'm going to ship this to the bottom.
I'm going to start out with a Scry as well. And I want less lands, so ship that to the bottom.
Okay. Well, we're going to fetch for a Swamp and Thoughtseize.
Your options are Thoughtseize or Courser Crucifix. You have 4 lands.
Thoughtseize or Courser of Crucifix, eh? We have 2 Coursers.
Yeah, I kept Thoughtseize, double Courser, 4 land.
So I think our hand is good enough that we just want to protect our cards, so I'll take the Thoughtseize, and then I'll pass.
Scry. Yep, definitely want to draw that card. That card's really sweet. So I'm going to keep that, and this is what I drew for turn. So, you're up.
Alright, a land. I like how I scry a card to the bottom, shuffle my deck, and then draw the card I scried. Go ahead.
Alright, well, I guess I will get a Courser out there. Although maybe I want to... No, I want to save my fetches. So, Courser, Sultai Charm. Go.
Alright, well, we will Crackling Gem on your end step. And land. Just the exact wrong land. I'll pass.
Beggars can't be choosers.
That is correct. I'll take it.
I'll draw a Sultai Charm. Say go.
I'll scry.
Lucky.
This is a really good card, but I think that at this point we just need to draw lands, so I'm going to bottom it. And it's your turn.
Courser. 19. Go.
End step, I will try and utter end your Courser.
He has reached his utter end.
Alright.
I think you still know this, yeah.
Yeah. Playing Evolving Wilds. But since he passed on the previous turn without playing anything, I have to imagine that he has some kind of counterspell. So at this point, we're just going to pass.
Alright, well I do want to draw Thoughtseize, so I will do so. And I'm gonna fetch. Puts me down to, I believe, 17.
Yep.
Let's go. What did I take 1 from?
You gained.
I should have gained 1, right? Should I be at 19?
You went down to 18 from.
I don't think I. Oh, Crackling Doom.
Yeah, from Crackling Doom.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
I keep forgetting it actually does damage.
All right, so I'll take 2 islands actually. The original list did not have a second island. I'm very happy that I've added it in. It's been relevant multiple times.
You had Prognostic Sphinx in your deck, right?
Yeah. All right. So the reason
you also added Dig, so.
Yeah, I added Dig, so that definitely makes sense. So I'll Thoughtseize. The reason I fetched first is so when I play this Scryland afterwards. Whew. I'm gonna take Empty the Pits because I think that that's the scariest card. So Chandra Downfall. So I should be at 15 now. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna scry afterwards. So I wanted to Oh, I'll keep that on top. Go.
All right, we're gonna use this Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, I'll take damage for that.
I don't. Now, a Thoughtseize here would probably be pretty good, since I imagine it would let me take the counterspell out of his hand.
Thoughtseize would be very good for you.
Let me draw. That's a pretty good card. We'll just try and cast this Chandra.
Alright, well, I'll cast the counterspell, so I'll Disdainful Stroke it.
Alrighty. Then I'll pass.
Alright. So I'll draw this top card that I knew about, which is a really gassy one. And I'm just going to fire it off now.
Digging through some time.
Yep. And I'm just going to do it for 2 in case I draw like some other stuff I want to cast. So top 7 cards. 5, 6, and 7. Alright, well, I want this one 100%. And then I think I want this one too. So I'll just take... I'll take those 2. And I'll Thoughtseize you.
Your Elspeth.
We'll take your Elspeth. Your turn.
Your turn.
Alright. Draw again. Pass turn again.
I have a feeling that you have Garrick in your hand, so I'll despise you.
Do not. I do not have a target for Despise.
Man, well, neither of us have a bunch of stuff going on. You have another dig through time?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need to draw, like, Read the Bones or something.
Yeah, you really do.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'll dig through time and turn. Alright. Now we were looking for some action. Oh. Oh.
That card is real good.
Card's really good. Alright, well that's action. I could take this, but I actually think I want to just take the 2 threats, so take the 2 threats. Untap. Draw. And that's also a good card. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Kiora, the Crashing Wave.
Yep.
And I'm gonna -1 Kiora. And pass.
Good.
Okay. Draw. That's probably a better way for me to tap. play Corsair Crucifix.
Yep.
I'm gonna +1 Kiora on your Temple of Triumph.
You got it.
Pass.
I'll attempt to cast Sarkin.
Sarkin resolves. Actually, that's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, no, I have to counter that. I forgot you could just kill my guy. Yeah, I have to counter it.
Go ahead.
Alright. I thought I could just downfall in response, but... Alright. Prognostic Sphinx. You have one card in your hand that I don't know about?
Yep.
I'll minus Kiora. Draw this. Attack you.
15.
Cast Sphinx.
Yep.
And you're up. If you Rakdos return me, I'll be very sad.
Missed that card a lot.
Be very good.
Oh, man. These games that you're casting Dig Through Time, I just feel super far behind because I haven't seen a single Lead Bones.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to draw Dig. The one game I still lost because Leon was too strong. Okay.
And we'll make a vampire.
Sure.
And it's your turn.
Alright, untap. Draw a Sultai Charm. Play it. I'll leave that on top. I will Sultai Charm your vampire. And go to combat. Corsair, Prognostic Sphinx at Soren, Corsair at you. And I'll scry 3. Just keep them all. Or actually, yeah, I did play land this turn. Yeah, keep them all like this.
13.
I'll plus Kiora and say go.
I'll scry.
Okay.
Yeah, I can bottom this. And then I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap and draw this. I'll play a land for turn. Go to 15 and gain a life. Draw a card with Kiora. Cast Nissa. I'll make this forest a 4/4.
Careful, you just played the forest this turn.
Oh, did I play? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
make the. All right, let me tap differently then. I'll make Temple Malady 4/4. That's fine. And then I will go to combat.
See, I'm at 13.
Yep.
Yeah, I should be at 13. Alright, so if I get rid of the 4/4, I'm still taking 5, which puts me at 8. That doesn't really solve the answer of Nissa. I guess my best bet is to kill the Nissa. Take 9, go to 2. But then I can't really beat that other Prognostic Sphinx.
You go to 4, right? You're
Yeah,
at 3.
take 9, go to 4.
Yep.
So if I kill the Nissa, you attack. I Wrath. Yeah. I think that's still my best bet.
Kill this one.
Yeah, I mean, you're just going to attack me.
Yep. Alright. Attack and scry 3.
Yeah.
I'll just bottom these 2 and leave that.
Oh, another Nissa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky.
And then if you go to 4, I'll
Well,
pass.
if there's another Nissa on top, then I think that I might. I think I have to kill that temple. Then I'm just dead to 4/4 Nissa 4/4. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have any outs.
Okay.
Yeah, because even if I'm dead to.
What's your
to 2/4. I have empty bits. I'm dead to 2/4. So I needed to live this turn so I could do stuff next turn because this is tapped. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Okay.
All right, I get to be on the play again, and I think that this hand is okay. Like we have this, which is obviously great, and then this card, which is also awesome.
Alright, I'm going to keep this hand as well, but we need to draw more lands, so that's
Same.
going to be our main goal.
Outpost, go.
Alright, Temple, and I will scry to the bottom. Yep.
Yeah. All right, well, let's use it.
Alright, 2 Coursers, Nissa, Sultai Charm, Disdainful Stroke, Prognostic Sphinx, and Forest.
Ooh,
Got a lot of gas.
you do.
Just need those sweet old lands off the top of my deck.
So I think that, based off of the texture of our hand, we definitely want to take either the Nissa or the Disdainful Stroke. And I think that the Disdainful Stroke is what I go with.
Okay.
We'll scry. Bottom, go ahead.
Scry it. I'll keep it on top.
So lucky.
Go.
Alright, come on. Your turn. This
Old-
can never cast any spells in this deck.
Here's a Courser.
Yep.
Go. The old uncastable Read the Bones.
Go ahead. Still can't play anything.
Even with a Black Source? That's kind of... Alright.
Yeah, with a Black Source.
Alright, second Courser. Basic Forest. Gain 2. Attack you for 2.
16.
Go ahead.
Alright, land. Oh, this is just so gross.
Sure.
Alright, so I can Chandra here. So I can 0 and hope to hit a land. Or I can just +1 it and fog for a turn. Like he can't cast a downfall. Although, yeah, and he also can't use Nissa to kill it, so we'll just +1.
Yeah, seems better. 21.
Your turn.
Alright, come on. Land underneath of this Sylvan Caryatid.
I'm sure it's there.
It is there. Alright.
Just the untapped black. This is just
23.
actually disgusting.
Oh man, so if he end hostilities, I don't want to get destroyed too badly. He doesn't have a second Black Source, so I'm gonna attack Chandra down to 1. Ah, man. There's a lot of options here that could all get blown out. Like if I play this and he has Sarkin, I just get destroyed. If I play this and he has End Hostilities, I get destroyed. Maybe my safest bet is to just read some bones. So I guess I'll read some bones. Oh wait, my top card. Sorry, before I do anything, my top card should be revealed. All right, it's a swamp. All right, now I'll read some bones. Go to 21. So see a swamp, and I think I want both of these cards. So I'll draw Swamp Kiora. Go.
Well, isn't that just funny? We will zero Chandra.
Sure.
We'll play our land.
Sure.
We'll fetch. So here I have to figure out what the best course of action is going to end up being.
The best courser of action?
Yeah. And I feel like it might just be to pass the turn, as awkward as that sounds.
Okay. I can get behind that. You can dig it.
And I can also just use this.
Sever the Bloodline would be pretty good here.
Yeah, it would be real good. I just don't want to take too much damage. So if I do this in Tutor, he can use his Nissa to kill both of them, but then I'll have a card that I can cast.
Yeah.
The other option is I could +1, but then
I still get to
you
kill
still
it.
get to kill both of my planeswalkers.
Correct.
I just pass.
Okay. The old pass. Hey, look at that number. Both at Chandra. Gain 2 life. Pass turn.
Man, that negate just made everything super awkward.
Yeah, that negate is certainly a gasoline draw. Or a gassy draw, as some would say.
Well, I think that here I actually I'm going to downfall the Corsair.
Okay. I think I'm okay with that happening, so it's nice to have another one.
Okay. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Alright, well I want to draw this negate, so I will. And I want to draw that downfall as well. So I'll play land 24. Here I think I'm safe to cast. Well, let's go ahead and attack first.
13.
And I'll cast the Kiora. And I'm just going to minus it and draw a card. Okay. And I don't have another land to play, so I'll just pass the turn. Kiora's been a lot better than I expected.
I mean, just like drawing.
Just drawing cards, yeah.
Kind of like a really bad old Jace.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
It resolves. So you go to 11?
Yep.
I feel like I'm probably losing the negate, but maybe not.
Yeah. I'll take the negate.
Okay.
I'll cast a Sarkin.
It resolves.
4 damage.
Yep. So now I actually have to decide here. Do I want to downfall at end of turn? I think that I do, because then I can untap a Nissa. So I think, even though I lose access to this other downfall, I think that's still right. So I'm gonna fetch end of turn, so I stay at the same life. And
Well, you just fetch in response to this, right?
yeah, that's fetch in response to that's what I mean. With the courser still out there, so he does get to see what I draw next turn, but I don't lose a life, which could be relevant. All right. And then my next draw will be a Polluted Delta. Alright, I'll downfall Sarkin. He's dead.
Good.
Alright, draw Polluted Delta. And here... I want to keep Kiora, so I'll plus the Kiora. I guess I have to fetch to do it all, so 22.
Uh, 23.
23, yeah, sorry.
23 to 11.
Alright, so this island just came into play. I'm going to use it to cast Subincarriated. Now I want to make that forest a 4/4 with a Nissa. And attack you.
7.
Go ahead.
Alright, here I think I just Sarkin kill your Nissa.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sarkin's -4 is he deals the damage, right?
-3. Yeah, he deals the damage.
Okay. Draw. Well, that was a goulet.
Are we just dead to another Nissa?
No. It's a courser, though. Oof.
Jeez.
Hello, top of my
It's
deck.
like the only card I did not want to see.
It's the only card I did want to see. Hit you down to 3. And I'm going to plus Kiora on Sarkin so that he can't deal damage next turn. And I don't want to play the Sphinx because I just get destroyed if he has and hostilities. So I'm going to pass turn. Well, if I had tapped differently, I probably could have Sultai Charms and also been able to dig through time. But I did not plan ahead, so.
Well, I'm just actually dead to another Nissa, which is awkward.
Well, I do not have a Nissa.
There might be one in your top 7. That's the thing.
That would be a delight.
I think that I can just do both of these and get rid of the Cura.
No. Don't get rid of the Cura.
I think that uses my mana best. Yeah, I'll just do 2 Dooms and get rid of the Cura. Well, plus Sarkin. Still the same card. And I'll pass.
Alright, so here I think I just untap and draw. I don't want to waste the Sultai Charm when I know that I'm going to be drawing a good card. Alright, so let's go ahead and 1, 4, 5, 6. I think it matters too much, but I'll keep my sweet
card is just so good.
I'll keep my cool cards in my graveyard just in case. Dig through time. 1, 2. Whew.
At least it doesn't gain life.
Well, these are some strong ones.
I guess the best case scenario is that all 7 of them are absurd, and then I just don't have to deal with the other 5.
You have 3. What? You're at 3 life right now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this has to be one of them. So that's a for sure. But now I have to decide between these two. The other one. I think it's this big old bruiser. So we'll take that one for the other one. All right. For this one, I'll Thoughtseize you.
Yeah, and I'm just dead.
All right. Take End Hostilities. And cast Prognostic Sphinx. I mean, you can still draw something.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. And we drew nothing.
Okay.
Maybe it's right to use the end hostilities and save the 2 Dooms, but then I don't get rid of the Kyoto. I don't know. All right, I will keep.
Same.
Volume Wallets go.
Opulent Palace go.
Yeah, we're gonna get this one.
You are now 25% of the way to empty the pits.
Yeah, the mana in this deck is awkward. I should have changed it. I did not.
Alright. I feel like I'm getting Thoughtseize here.
I will despise you.
Alright. Well, you bricked.
Do I really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Alright, you get a Courser, though.
All right, just go ahead and leave the rest up.
Yep, oh well.
And you have the Bile Blight for my empty?
I do.
And we will...
That Miser's Blade.
Scry. And go ahead.
Delightful. Thoughtseize you. What do I take? I think I take the Sorin. I just want to take the threat. I'll scry, and I will put anything that is not a land on the bottom of my deck. Your turn.
Go.
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 Alright. We're gonna use another Evolving Wild.
I think playing Courser there is bad. He just cracklings me and then can maybe jump and play a Planeswalker next turn. I'm just hoping to draw some lands natural style. Land and hostilities.
Well, yeah, duh. Go.
Turn. $18.19. You fetched 3 times. And you're still at 19 life.
Yeah, it's nice.
Those Evolving Wilds, too strong.
Yeah, where's any other swamp here?
Oh man, I feel like pets are just.
Oh wait, I think I only have 2 swamps in the deck. So we'll just get a mountain instead. Perfect mana. Don't doubt it.
Still turns off from emptying the pits.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess I didn't say I sided out and emptied the pits before this game for the Crackling Doom. So
We see that
we're less emptying the pits.
That Crackling Doom in your hand might be the one. It might be the one that could have been an uncastable empty.
We'll draw. Oh jeez. I thought easy.
I think I'll let that resolve. I have another Courser Prefix. So you're at 17.
Yep. I think I just have to take the negate. And then I'll pass.
That was a good draw. But I'm going to just play this Courser here. And play the Pluto Delta. Say go. You're at 16.
Yep.
They're dead.
Go.
Alright, I do still want to draw this Thoughtseize. And play this Courser. Go to 20. Man, that makes me sad. I think I still have to. Alright, you know about this. I think I still have to Thoughtseize here because I feel a little vulnerable to whatever that other card is. So, or I can protect myself from that Crackling Doom. So I'll stay the same. Get a swamp. Maybe I'm supposed to crack a fetch to cast the Courser. I don't know. If I know, I'm gonna Thoughtseize anyway. Thoughtseize you. All right.
Oh, we just got a bunch of land.
Go. All right, I'm at 18.
I would like for you to not just have the top of your deck be perfect every time.
How about some of the time?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw.
This is disgusting.
Read the bones. play a polluted delta. Sultai Charm. I think I'm okay drawing Sultai Charm. So we will Nissa the polluted delta that was already in play, turning it into a 4/4, and attacking you for 6.
I'll be at 10.
Go.
Little 0. I guess I'll get you damage to me, so.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I think I'm still okay drawing Sultai Charm. Lay of Forests. Go to 10.
You should be at 20 from the forest.
Did I miss one?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Make this other forest a 4/4. Fort Chandra 2 at you.
8.
And I'll fetch first. Let's get that. Oh, read 'em and weep. Well, let's see what this is. Opulent Palace. Bottom both. 2 lands. Draw Caryatid and Islands. And go.
That's odd.
All right, so the Battle of the Planeswalkers, Dig Through Time came out, Supreme.
Yeah, that card was real good.
Yeah, Dig Through Time was really good. I think that your deck probably would have had a better, like, I think you had a lot of mana issues, was one of the main reasons.
The mana base was a little wrong. I basically just took Chapin's mana base from his article and changed some of the cards around, and then didn't take into account that I added, like, quadruple black cards to the deck. So the deck was definitely short some black mana sources.
Yeah.
But just in general, I think you're going to find that any of the 3-color non-green decks are actually just going to lose games to their mana base.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That in and of itself is probably a reason, at least for myself, that I'm going to stay away from them as far as tournaments go.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same myself. I think that the power level is super high, but the consistency level is lower. So, I mean, there could be a standard format where you don't care that much about consistency and you just want the high power level. And that's where you want like a deck like that. Because, your deck just had so many powerful cards.
Yeah.
So
it also could be the better way to go is to focus on a 2-color combination with a 3rd color as a splash.
Yeah.
Whereas this deck's just kind of evenly distributed. Hence the Evolving Wilds.
Evenly distributed 4x, 4 black, Empty the Pits. Yeah. I mean, Empty the Pits is a very strong card, but maybe like it doesn't have a place there just because of the mana.
Yeah.
Or if you want Empty the Pits to have a place in the mana, you have to like choose either red or white to like
be a splash.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I felt with like all the Mardu decks I've been building too. They're either like black white splash red, or black red splash white, or white red splash black. I've actually tried all 3. And I feel like any of the ones I've tried to do an even mix have just failed miserably. So.
And now we all see why.
Yeah. I like Shaheen's bug deck a lot actually. It felt pretty smooth. I think that he should really adopt Dig Through Time though. We saw how powerful that card was in this matchup. But especially like with a coarser Caryatid like heavy removal shell, you're probably going to survive the first few turns of the game. Like you just need something to pull ahead later in the game. Prognostic Sphinx was kind of crappy. I don't know if that was just a product of the matchup or not. Didn't seem that exciting. I like the Planeswalkers a lot. Kiora was awesome. Nissa was awesome.
Yeah, definitely feels like Ashiok might not even have a place.
Yeah, I think Ashiok probably doesn't have a place.
And that frees up some spots.
Yeah, where you could maybe dig through some time or murderously cut somebody.
Yeah, that card's pretty good.
Yeah. I like Murderous Cut a lot too. I think that has a main deck, could be a main deck consideration. As you saw in the games, I was able to cast cast back-to-back dig through times, and my graveyard was still full. Or I had enough in my graveyard to cast back-to-back dig through times, so Murderous Cut can definitely be supported in a deck like this.
Yeah, so Dig Through Times is one of these cards that I just feel is very good in a Thoughtseize saturated format,
Yeah.
like we have now. So when you're Thoughtseizing your opponent, you're putting cards in your graveyard. When you're being Thoughtseized, cards are going to your graveyard. So it's one of those good cards that you can top deck and draw out of it. But also, like, it helps protect the threats in your hand, because when they Thoughtseize you and see it in your hand, I mean, you can't just take a threat and then let them dig through time and draw 2 threats. So, like, most of the time, they're going to be taking the dig through time. So I just think in a format like we're about to go into, at least in my opinion, very Thoughtseize saturated, I think dig through time is a very good trump card.
Yeah, I agree with that a lot.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the blue support isn't really there that well, which is I like. I do like the fact that this deck's black-green and almost has no blue cards. In fact, I would honestly be willing to play black-green with Dig Through Time as the only blue card, outside of Disdainful Stroke and Negate, which I think are both great.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts? I mean, for like Mardu Planeswalkers, anything you think would?
Fixing the mana, definitely number one consideration. I like the creature less aspect, which blanks a lot of their removal.
Yeah.
And makes your end hostilities much better.
Yeah.
So, like, I definitely feel like you want white as your primary color, and then you could just end up, just...
And Elspeth's probably the best Planeswalker, too.
Yeah, Elspeth is probably just the best Planeswalker, too. So you could just be, like, black, white, splash red, and then just, like, get rid of Sarkhan, get rid of Chandra, play, like, Crackling Doom, some of the red sideboard cards, and just be a more heavily focused black-white deck could potentially be very good.
Yeah, and maybe just a black-white deck in general. Don't even play the red cards.
Don't even need the red. Although I think Crackling Doom is very good. I feel like even though we keep seeing that Prognostic Sphinx is lackluster, the majority of people are going to see how dominant it was at the Pro Tour and just play it, no questions asked. So, like, having multiple answers to it, I think, is going to be beneficial, at the very least in the first week.
Yeah, and I also like Crackling Doom's kind of a beating against Sorin as well. They make a vampire, you kill their Sorin and their vampire.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Or you kill their Siege Rhino and their Sorin or something. Like.
Oops.
Yeah, sorry. I guess that works.
Got him. But yeah, I definitely think that this type of deck has some potential. And I wanted to try it out just to see how good it could be. But the question in the back of my head is, why are you not playing Rabble Master and Butcher the Horde? So, like, if you're going to play a Mardu deck, I feel like the more aggressive style of play is probably going to end up being better, whereas this type of control deck should probably just be black-white.
I agree with that.
So, so thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us while we battled with our Planeswalkers. Unfortunately, Sidisi Serrani's deck ended up coming out on the head. I need to get some Sidisis altered to look like
Sidisi Serrani. Yeah. I've got some. I pre-ordered some Sidisis, so maybe I'll have to get them altered. Yeah.
See if we can get Klug to hook us up with them.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are watching, not on StarCityGames.com, make sure you click below the strip there. There'll be some of our previous videos if you want to check out some of the other BBD versus CVMs.
Yep.
As well as make sure you like and subscribe so you can see when the new videos go up. Plus, let us know what you think in the comments. We read through them all. And we take people's suggestions. I know we had a lot of people ask for a Sultai control deck, kind of like Shaheen's deck, so that's why Brian decided to play this.
Yeah, I was planning on playing something else, but there was an overwhelming number of people who wanted to see this. So.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to play a Mardu deck. I was going to play a Tokens deck, but I just honestly didn't feel like getting beat up by Bioblight for 5 games, so we decided to go a little more mid-rangey, and then I ended up getting beat up by Corsair of Krufix. So sometimes you just can't win them.
Yep. Can't win them all.
But thanks for hanging out, guys, and we'll see you next week.